In this video, I'll show you how to divide rational expressions. The first step in dividing rational expressions is that you want to factor everything you can. So an example would be we've got all these factors, so x squared minus 9, and then x squared plus x minus 3, and x squared minus 1. So we'll go ahead and factor everything. So the first one, x squared minus 9, that will break down into x plus 3, x minus 3. Then on the bottom, or the first fraction denominator, we have x squared plus x. That'll break into x times x plus 1. On the top, that just remains the same because x minus 3 cannot be factored any further. And then on the bottom, we have x squared minus 1, and that becomes x plus 1 times x minus 1. Now, once we get to this stage, our next step would be to look at the sign. Look at the sign that's in the problem. Sometimes it could be adding, sometimes subtracting, multiplying, dividing. In this case, it's dividing. So if it's dividing, what we have to do is we divide it like a normal fraction. We would take the reciprocal of this second fraction and then multiply. Multiply after reciprocal. So we can go ahead and just rewrite this. So our current new equation would be x plus 3 times x minus 3 divided by x times x plus 1 divided by x minus 3 over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Now, we'll take care of the sign. So we take the reciprocal of this, and then we change this to a multiply. So this will become x plus 3 times x minus 3 divided by x times x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 1 times x minus 1 divided by x minus 3. Now remember, now that we've got the multiply out, multiply is just straight across. So our new equation is x plus 3 times x minus 3 times x plus 1 times x minus 1 divided by x times x plus 1 times x minus 3. Now that we've got to this final step that I wrote in white, we can now finish off our final step. Basically, what we have to look for in this step is that we have to look for any factor that's in the numerator and if it repeats in the denominator. If they repeat, like for example x minus 3 and x minus 3, they repeat, that means we'd cancel them out from the denominator and the numerator, because that's basically just dividing, multiplying and dividing by the same number, so that just results in 1, so we can just cancel them off. So we'll just go ahead and start doing that. Now we have, as I said before, we have x minus 3 and x minus 3. And x plus 3, that's not in the denominator. X plus 1, that is in the denominator, so we can cancel it. X minus 1 is not. So we're left with whatever is not canceled, which will be x plus 3 times x minus 1 over x. This is the final answer. When writing your final answer, usually you don't have to expand. You can just leave it in factored form. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and watch out for future videos.